Good evening, ladies and gents. My name is Chatters, and welcome back to some more stories. Path of Destinies.
It was a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up. I can make you mighty. Who said that? It was the stone, eager, thirsty. Kill the Emperor's daughter. That seemed tempting and terribly wrong. Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once, and he had a sneaking suspicion the gem would try to control him. Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god, torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon. Not the core, said the stone anxiously. But even though Renato knew how evil the gem was, he had a clever plan for dealing with it.
Well, I am not choosing the last one. Only because last time I did that, I died. So... God. I don't even remember. So what is it?
The stone bothered him. He hated being told what to do. Wasn't that why he joined the rebellion? Wasn't that why he'd refused to be a soldier? He'd agreed to come on board only if he could freelance. The stone felt a bit clingy, and he had a feeling it did not have his best interests at heart. The sage Calaveras had told him where to find the Sky Ripper, a weapon capable of challenging the gods. Even without its armature, the core would still possess great power. He would go there. The moment he landed the Farfarer, Renato had a rare feeling of regret. It's not too late, he thought. He could turn around and sail for Zenobia's island. He frowned. Wait a minute. He didn't want to kill Zenobia, did he? Sure, technically she was the enemy, but they'd been at Sword Fu school together. They'd never been lovers, but somehow they'd been closer. She'd told him every secret about herself, except the biggest one, that she was the Emperor's daughter. No, kill Zenobia, whispered the stone, before it's too late.
Okay, I literally have no idea where the hell I just jumped down to. Okay. So, I would have thought that I would have been in a well. And not a ginormous landscape. But hey ho. Oh, chest. Oh. But yeah.
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
I feel like I've played this bit before and I can't remember why. Oh, hello. Oh, missed. Oh my god, I've literally forgotten how to play the game. Ugh.
Renato hoped the other end of this portal wasn't suspended over the abyss.
Oh my god. Okay, actually have like no. Okay. That was close. Hey. Here we are. Lovely stuff.
The stone hadn't lied about what it could do for him. With each raven he cut down, he felt a jolt of power flowing into his arm. "You're weak," whispered the stone. "The core will kill you. Are you afraid of it?" "No, don't be ridiculous," it chuckled. But it's unstable. It will poison you if someone just carry it, and if you try to use it, it will explode catastrophically. Renato did not trust rocks that talked in his head.
Ow.
He went onwards. "Hey, wanna hook up?"
Shake, 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 shake. Ah. There we go. Oh no. Style awesome. Hey look, there's a core.
As he approached the core, the stone became hysterical. "No, it's too much power. We'll rip a hole in space and time." He had a sudden vision of plunging his gauntlet into the core and dying in anguish. That wasn't his vision, was it? The stone had sent him its darkest fears, hadn't it? He had a sudden impulse to do exactly that. He raised his right fist and plunged it into the core. There was a rush of light. He thought he could hear the stone screaming. And then he passed out. When Renato came to, the core was gone. But the Iblis stone was no longer black, but glowing with a blue light. And it was silent. "I can't hear you," he sang out. And, "You?" It didn't answer. "Ha!" he said. He had defeated the demonic gem with the power of his mind. He felt invincible. It was time to attack the Imperial outpost on the Nexus. Take the battle to the enemy. But among the huge crystals, there was also an observatory. A wise man would probably ask the scientists exactly what he had first. How wise was he? As the Farfarer made its way toward the Nexus, Renato watched sparks fly out of the core. The Iblis stone sucked them in hungrily. You'd think the stone would want this kind of power, wouldn't it? Thought Renato. Well, the scientists would explain it all. This time, Renato was sure he'd figured out how to use the core safely.
Well, I have no idea. Yeah, well, I haven't.
See? He'd trusted his gut, and it had worked out. That's what it meant to be a hero. To ignore the naysayers and the odd-makers, and do what you knew was right, and have it turn out to be the right thing. Well, he wasn't worried. Once he got to the observatory, the scientist toads could explain it. Then he could carry the war into the enemy's camp and destroy them all. Oh dear, he was getting a little bloodthirsty, wasn't he? Don't look down, he thought.
Yeah, but, well, it's like, where I haven't really played this game in forever. It's quite distant. Like, I can't remember what choices I've made and what choices I haven't. So, I also need this other sword, the Void Sword or whatever it is. So I'm kind of hoping there's a camp.
Smashing things was fun.
Hey, here we go. Wind essence is the one. Yeah, see. Oh, there's a bloody altar, but I can't use it. So I don't have any skill points. Oh, come on.
Stay frosty.
Oh my god, I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Whew. That was close.
Renato had never felt better in his life. Normally, a battle would wear him down and he would need a night's sleep. Now he felt like he could go all night and all day. He felt like people were cheering him on, and he could practically hear their applause as he slew one raven after another.
Good, let's go. Oh, come on, game. Don't give me choices. Okay.
Renato checked for a false compartment. Nope.
Okay. Clearly then I am going this way. Nice. Oops. What the hell?
So was. Renato really liked the sound his sword made in the air.
The Imperial fleet was closing in on the rebels, forcing them to come out and fight. Renato was itching to bring the fight to the enemy. He had to remind himself not to be too reckless.
Here we go. Swords. Hey. Alright. Here we go. Sweet. So now I just need some. Just need ore and. Cool. Oh my god, I didn't actually press escape.
This would be the perfect place for a tic-tac-toe board.
Oh, come on, man. Ow. God's sake. No. Oh, crap. No matter. I shall just heal. Oh, and I've just been hit. Game, seriously? Here we go. Ah. Go. Fly.
What kind of raven can't fly? Thought Renato.
There you go. Sweet. Yeah, let's go. Let's go yonder this way. Oh, oh. Now. Boxes. Ugh. There we go. Okay.
The toads at the observatory measured the stone with their occult devices. I fed it the core of Sky Ripper, explained Renato. No more feed me blood and souls.
But the core is not an unlimited energy source,
said one toad. Another said,
There's a feedback loop, you see, which could overload the stone. Yeah, the stone doesn't actually feed on souls,
claimed a third.
but on pain of killing another sentient being. If you can truly be at peace with yourself, it would not overload.
This was all very confusing. At peace. Yes, the mountains were peaceful and quiet, but he now had the power to turn the tides. He should report to the Rebellion Council and prepare for the decisive battle.
Well. Shit. Okay, well, I'm not gonna leave it there.
The
I'm
one
just gonna
thing
do
he
this.
understood from all the toad arguments, maybe the stone did not feed on blood or souls or rage. It fed on empathy. It fed on the pain he felt when he put an end to another being's existence. Even if that other being was a raven intent on killing him, if he could find peace, then he could use the power of the Iblis stone without being taken over by its evil.
Yes, that was the way to defeat the Iblis Stone.
The mountains. He would go to the mountains. He could find peace there. Unfortunately, the mountains were not empty. There were ravens everywhere. No matter.
Everywhere.
He had to fight, yes, but he didn't have to be angry. Parry, dodge, slash, and breathe. Yes, focus on the rhythm, the dance of it, not on the blood or the raven's core as they died. Ah, it was working. He wasn't feeling those dark jolts of eldritch energy. He wasn't feeling the Iblis stone.
Oh crap.
I'm just trying to teach you how to fly.
There we go. Sweet. Spin it over. No, perhaps I should have really looked up. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, I can attack ridiculous. Okay, no, okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's go. Let's go this way.
This thing really needed a roof.
Damn it. Can I go back? No. Oh. Ooh. Oh, okay, thanks game. Oh my god. There we go. Lovely stuff.
The stone was still silent. His mind was his own, and his heart too. He bore them no ill will, these ravens. They were doing their job. They were expressing their nature. Dance, whirl, parry, jab, and breathe. It was all so simple, wasn't it? But something was missing. He didn't feel truly at peace. Wait. Wasn't this near where Calaveras lived? The sage would help him figure it all out.
Come on.
That had gone rather well, actually.
Right. Let's have a gander. Shall we? Ow. Oh my god, stop it. Yeah. Slides. And throw off.
I hear you're the dead, silent type.
Oh, is that really it? Oh well. I sure love chests. Oh, you little sod. Christ. Thanks, game. Find again. Okay. Right, never mind. I was about to
wondered if
say.
you'd learn to cook this way. Probably
Yeah.
not.
Well, I was about to say that I'm slowly learning how to do the game's combat, but clearly not. Oh, sweet. Oh man. I was hoping that there would be something behind that, but apparently not. Oof. Jesus. Just a little bit of drop frames there. Whoops.
The mysterious sword from the east made you so fast you could catch a fly with your chopsticks. If that's what you really wanted.
Damn it. Oh, there's a lever there. Oy.
If they didn't want their things broken, the Iblis Stone, silenced by the Sky Ripper's core, had given Ronaldo enough power to challenge the Imperial fleet. But what Ronaldo was seeking was inner peace. The rebellion was on the verge of extinction, but it would have to wait.
This thing seems to be dropping frames in all seriousness. I do not understand why. So what am I doing? I literally have no idea what I'm doing now. Oh, okay. Yeah, why not? Wee, just got an achievement. I'm no rookie. Well, I'm not. Hello.
At the end of the mountain path, he found the wise Calaveras in his workshop. To fix souls or only artifacts? He asked the sage.
Does your soul need fixing?
Asked the sage. I've been killing a lot of ravens lately, he told the sage.
You're a fox,
Said Calaveras.
and to kill birds is part of your nature.
Take joy in it. I mean, I might as well worry about eating flies. Would you like a fly?
It was true. That's what he had forgotten. The joy. Now he was ready for the final battle. The Farfarer cut through the clouds. The air had never felt so sweet since he was a child.
There it was. The dreaded Imperial fleet. He could smell wet hemp ropes ahead, wood and tar, and ravens. Even the fleet smelt good, somehow. He was ready.
He was ready.
Well, I believe I've done the correct choice, hopefully. Fingers bloody crossed.
Renato had it all squared away in his head.
He would kill the Emperor. Isengrim III had begun well, but he had gone mad. He was trying to invoke the lost gods by means of dark, blasphemous rituals. That was a secret. But the victims had spoken to Renato. The ghosts had spoken. No.
Fair enough.
No anger. Renato could not afford anger. It was empowering the crystal in his sword. That made him stronger, but it clouded his mind. He would not be a hero. A hero strives. Renato would just be one with everything. The Emperor would die, and the wheel would turn, and all would be restored without rancor, without sorrow, without pain.
Sweet. Another achievement. Ooh, current objective, kill the Emperor. Well, this is new. Ooh, hello. This is a bit, oh my god.
The rock felt hot in his hand. He could feel its secret power.
Treasure hunter. Oh, okay. Game. Come on now. Is this all there was? Hello? I'm rather confused. Where am I going? Oh. There we go. You know, that maybe would have helped around like a couple minutes ago.
Renato wondered if his future self had commissioned these poles. But the more he thought about it, and he had so much more time to think about it now that he was not worrying about the battle, killing the Emperor would not change
achievements galore
anything.
today.
Another would take his place. Perhaps Zenobia. Perhaps the Speaker of the Rebel Council, and power would corrupt them too, and death would make grief, and grief would lead to hatred. He must lead by example. Reject the violence. Reject the desire to create violence. But how?
Ew. Oh, Christ. There we go.
Renato wondered if it wasn't cheaper to build bridges and stairs.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. I have done lead. Oh dear. No, not that. Oh, why attack that, man? Really? Like, put your buddy in front of you. Just like, why did you not attack him? Go. B1.
Tired of doing that, thought Renato.
Be one with the sky, Mr. Raven. Oh god. There we go. Sweet. Oops. Sorry, I just got...
Soon he'd confront the Emperor. Funny that this whole war had come about because the Emperor feared death. And now it was coming for him. There was some sort of lesson there, wasn't there?
It's like, what's kind of annoying is it's like, you know, you can clearly hear me clicking to attack, but then the game just like doesn't register it. Ow. Nope. There we are. Oh my god, I literally sliced it. Oh. Well, okay. You want me to.
Finally, he came to the Emperor's ship. The path behind him was strewn with dead ravens. The path to enlightenment. His mistake, he realized, was trying to change the world. The world would spin and the wheel would revolve whether he strove against it or not. What he had to do was nothing. He had attained enlightenment. He sat down, adopted a full lotus position, and began to meditate. And all around him, the warriors stopped fighting too. They knew. They could feel his enlightenment. They gave up fighting, dropped their weapons, and became his disciples. No, just kidding. The nearest raven stabbed him with a sword and then chopped off his head. I might not have thought this through properly. Thought Renato's head as it rolled around the deck and died.
Oh, for crying out
Hadn't
loud.
learned anything new this time. He'd done the same thing twice, yet expected a different outcome.
Wow. Oh well. What? Truth Finder will help you find paths that lead to truths you have not found yet. Look for this icon when making. Okay. Yeah, because there's something to do with Zenobia. Oh well.
There would be a way to win. Renato could feel it. He'd have to explore choices he'd never made before he could figure it all out, though. And with that, the book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. And he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas.
Ugh.
It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer.
Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong, but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Well, so, anyway, I will do all this in the next episode. Joys. So, but yeah, well, sorry, I'm literally just having a look of the stories that I've done. Because obviously in this one Lupino kills you. In this one, Zenobia kills you. In this one, the Sky Ripper kills you. And in this one, the Ravens kill you. So yeah, so it's just joyful. So yeah, so really it's something to do with Zenobia. But well, so anyway, with that, I hope you enjoyed. I know it's been quite a long ass episode, but you know, why not? So anyway, I appreciate you watching. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.